From there, we're gonna move on to our strength sets. Now, again, this month, we're gonna be working some Sendoffs. We went over in workout A, same structure here. We're gonna be doing 5 to 7 rounds of this. We're gonna work it in a circuit fashion. We'll get things set up before we start the Sendoffs, because once we get started, very similar to boot camp, once we get started, we're gonna try to keep it rolling here, and you will have plenty of time. Now, we're gonna work 5 to 7 sets, and we'll build on those as the month goes on, and we're only gonna be working about 3 reps here. So this is 3 heavy reps. Also, the caveat here is it's going to be based more on what you can do for about 5 reps. So we're going to leave 2 reps in the tank every set, but it will start to build up. So the point is, I want you to feel like when you walk away, you want to feel like I could have done 2 more good reps. This is going to allow us to work some heavier weight, but also focus on the skill and focus on our form here without getting too tired, because most of you know, and when you reach that 5th rep or that 10th rep, whatever that rep is, that's the last good rep you can do, that form starts to suffer a little bit. We're gonna save a couple, and our muscles are gonna thank us. They're gonna get stronger because we're gonna get plenty of reps, and it's just gonna take a few more sets to do it here. So, for example, on our chin-ups, if you can use a number 3 band for 5 reps, you're gonna use that number 3 band, but you're only gonna do 3 reps, and you're gonna focus on that quality of those reps and walking away feeling like I could have done 2 more. So we'll start with our setup here. We can start into different places, but we're gonna go through them in this order. We have our chin-ups. Again, chin-ups, first of all, err on the side of making a little bit lighter so you can get that chest up to the bar. Focus on the quality of that rep, full range of motion over just feeling hard here. And again, this setup is gonna make it easier to feel that way as well. You can go with your chin up grip, palms facing you, or your pull up grip with your palms facing away, whichever one you prefer here. 3 quality reps, then you're walking away feeling really good, like you could have done 2 more here. Our second exercise, we have our cyclist squats, so we'll get those set up. Again, however you want to challenge them. Now, we've been working on cyclist squats for a while. Last month we worked on them. If you were going 5 heavy reps, you know what that weight means. Look at that from what you did last month. Start with that weight, but you're only going to do 3 of them. Again, this also gives you a little more time, so you don't have to think about rushing to get them done. You're going to have plenty of time to get those reps done. Deep breath in. You can see Coach Matt here, nice tall posture. He's working those double kettlebells. You work with the weight vest, the dumbbells, whatever you prefer to make these challenging. And then you're going to do 3 good reps. Again, step away knowing that you could have done 2 more. Then the third exercise is our overhead presses here. So 2 dumbbells, 2 kettlebells, whatever you prefer. Here you see I'm using those 2 kettlebells here. Slightly different feeling, not necessarily better or worse than the dumbbells, so that's up to you. And here, wall up those abs, grab your shoes with your toes. Think about getting everything tight. I want you to feel like a statue or a nail. And as you press up, I want you to feel like almost you're so rigid that you feel like you're gonna drive yourself into the floor, not just press those dumbbells up to the ceiling here. Abs walled up tight, glutes are squeezed, ribs stay tucked. We're not flaring here. So this is a considerably heavy weight, but remember, it's a weight that you can do 5 reps up that we're only gonna do for 3 reps. So again, in that first week, it might take some experimenting, messing around a little bit to see what weights work best for you, but I want you to walk away feeling like you could have done 2 more reps. Okay. Now, for any of you that might have any shoulder limitations, you can also work the landmine overhead press from that split stance. You'll do 3 on one side and then 3 on the other. You will have plenty of time to work those as well. So if you need to get that set up when we're getting our weights set up for each exercise. Then the last one in the circuit is our sled push. Now again here, we're only gonna go down one way on the sled. The number's written wrong, so I'll get that fixed for you, but we're gonna go on the sheet, the templates we've shown you, but we're just gonna push it down one way. Now this is that place where we're looking for that sweet spot. I don't want it so light that you can just fly down the floor and feel like you didn't get anything done, but if it is that light, fly down the floor as fast as you can. I also don't want it so heavy that you feel like you have to stop halfway through. We want to find that place where it's heavy enough that you feel like, okay, pushing it back would have been challenging, but I'm leaving some gas in the tank. We can always make those adjustments as you go around, as you're starting to get tired, maybe toward the last couple rounds. Maybe you realize I do need to take that weight down a little bit, or you start to realize, especially after that first workout, oh, I could have gone heavier here, that's fine too. Because remember, week 1 is about figuring out what's going to work for you weight-wise. It's going to figure out the structure, getting familiar with the format. So in that first week, take the pressure off. Don't worry too much about whether or not the weight is perfect. We can always adjust once we get, to this workout in week number 2 for you as well. But challenge yourself with that weight. We'll make those adjustments we need to. So again, steady pace, steady breathing, just one way down on that sled. Like I said, we're gonna go through this one 5 to 7 sets of 3 reps, and we will have anywhere from 60 to 45 seconds. As we take the rounds up, we will take the time down, and that's just how we can also see that, how our conditioning is getting a little bit better. We won't need as much time. Also, we're more familiar with everything. Everything will speed up a little bit, and you'll feel comfortable as well.